This is Red Carpet Fly's News on the Fly, bringing you daily unique and interesting entertainment, celebrity, and luxury news for January 4th, 2021. Happy New Year! I hope you all had a wonderful holiday season. I actually had a death in the family right before Christmas, so I was wrapped up in some not so fun family stuff for the holidays. But you're here and I'm here, and we made it to the new year. Before we get started, make sure you like, follow, and subscribe to Red Carpet Fly and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single News on the Fly episode. Okay, now that that's out of the way, let's get into these headlines. We lost some celebrities over the holiday break, so I wanted to take a second to recognize some of our fallen stars. We lost beloved Golden Girl and pioneer of early television, Betty White. The actress was 99 years old when she passed. She was well known for playing Rose Nyland on Golden Girls and played on such shows as Hot in Cleveland and The Mary Tyler Moore Show. We also lost American football coach, sports commentator, and esports pioneer John Madden. He was 85 years old when he died. He was the coach of the Raiders in 1969, and Madden NFL was named after the Pro Football Hall of Fame coach and commentator and has sold more than 130 million copies by 2018. Lastly, we lost South African Anglican bishop and theologian Desmond Tutu. He was 90 years old when he departed. He was well known for his work as an anti-apartheid and human rights activist. Betty White, John Madden, and Archbishop Desmond Tutu will be missed, as they all have contributed and influenced American pop culture. Looking back on 2021, I wanted to highlight a few of my favorite interviews of 2021. 2021 was a difficult year for celebrity interviews. As the pandemic waned on into 2021, red carpets were virtually non-existent, and celebrity interviews, especially celebrity interviews that people cared about, were hard to come by. And everyone was trying to get the hang of Zoom and WebEx meetings. Looking back, Meghan and Harry Escaping the Palace was an interview I enjoyed. The actors were super friendly and very open about their feelings, playing the highly publicized Meghan and Harry. I was still kind of new to the whole Zoom thing, but I was able to get my question out and get real unprepared responses from the lead actors, which made it really fun to interview them. Salt and Peppa was another interview I enjoyed doing. I grew up listening to some Salt and Peppa songs, so I was very familiar with the material. While I didn't get to interview the real Salt and Peppa, the actresses who portrayed them in the Lifetime movie were really fun to interview, and I really learned some interesting facts about Salt and Peppa, Kid and Play, and Martin. Who knew they were all friends back in the day when they're coming up and trying to make it? It reminds me that whatever you choose to pursue in life, the people that are around you are just as important as the journey. If you're around people that aren't doing anything or don't aspire to go anywhere, 9 times out of 10, you won't be doing anything either, or at the very least, you won't be reaching your full potential. Lastly, my interview with Mary Mary's Erica Campbell is a special one. Over the past 2 years, I have lost a lot of family members to COVID and other ailments, and during my Urban Honors Award interview, she gave me some really encouraging words and advice about how to get through the hard times of losing a loved one, as she had lost her father to cancer. It was a really heartwarming moment and a human moment, and I'm thankful I had the opportunity with her. All these interviews are near and dear to my heart, as they kept Red Carpet Fly afloat during these uncertain times. I am grateful for each and every one of them. These interviews are still on my YouTube page, so you can check them out. I will post links to them in the description box. Moving on. Golden Globes 2022 won't have a red carpet. That's right, there will be no red carpet for the Golden Globes. According to page 6, the Hollywood Foreign Press Association will still recognize the year's Best in Film and Television on January 9th. However, there won't be a red carpet on the big night. HFPA President Helen Honey stated, "I think we all know that it's not going to be a celebrity-driven event that it has been in the past. No red carpets, nothing flashy." As I mentioned in an earlier podcast, NBC, the award show's longtime home, will not be airing the event as well. Last year, the Golden Globes was mainly a virtual one due to COVID-19, so it was a bit lackluster. The HFPA has been working hard to rectify its diversity issues, installing a new board of directors comprised 2/3 of women and 1/3 of people of color. In October, it also admitted 21 new members, 6 of whom are Black. At this point, they should just skip the award show altogether and just mail the awards to the recipients and take all the money they're investing in this year's show and invest it into their diversity programs. I really want to know why they continue to trudge on. I read a report that the Golden Globes has also failed to secure celebrity presenters. According to Variety, they obtained a copy of an email from the Globe's talent booker that was sent to several PR agencies inquiring about their clients participating in the show. However, sources say no celebs have agreed to take part. The Golden Globes just needs to send all the awards to the recipients and try again next year in 2023 when all their diversity changes have been instituted and implemented. I feel like this year's award show is a waste of time. A gang of women known as the Rolex Rippers is stealing watches from rich men in the UK. In a Rob Report article, police across the pond are on the hunt for a gang of women thieves dubbed as the Rolex Rippers. The women have been targeting wealthy older gentlemen in affluent neighborhoods using sleight of hand to remove their high-priced wrist candy. Police in Hampshire issued a public warning after nearly 30 identical thefts had been reported, perpetrated by women who often claim they are representing charities. So how does the heist go down? The suspects usually work in pairs and claim to be conducting research with clipboards in hand. Once the victim has completed the fake survey or petition, the suspects often compliment them with reports suggesting the thieves may try to hug or kiss the targets. The thieves then skillfully remove the watches using sleight of hand techniques before leaving the scene of the crime in vehicles. The Rolex Rippers have approached lone men in parking lots of exclusive golf clubs and the upscale supermarket Waitrose. One victim was even targeted in the front yard of his home. At least 9 similar thefts have also been recorded in Dorset as well as Gloucestershire and Wiltshire. Area police advise residents to check any fundraisers' credentials. Street collectors should wear ID badges that are clearly visible, and if in doubt, ask for more information. They've also suggested photographing valuable jewelry and watches against plain backgrounds with a ruler next to it to help locate the items in case of theft. Valuable pieces can also be forensically marked with suitable security product. This is crazy. This sounds like a plot out of some Hollywood movie, like that movie Focus with Will Smith, where he's a con artist and he takes Margot Robbie, aka Harley Quinn, under his wing and teaches her the tricks of the trade, and they work with a team of pickpocketers. Anywho, that's what this sounds like. You know what? I have been noticing a disturbing trend of rich or affluent people being robbed from here in LA, New York, and now in England. Here in LA and in New York, we have the smash and grab robberies of high-end stores. Also here in LA, we have the follow home robberies, and now in England, we have the Rolex Rippers. I am not sure if robberies are going up or if we're just hearing about them more, but I wonder what this says about the state of our society. Theft is up, but the thieves are being very specific with their targets. They aren't stealing from everyone. Who remembers when AOC, Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, wore the Eat the Rich gown for the Met Gala? The phrase eat the rich is an abbreviation of a saying attributed to Jean-Jacques Rousseau, a renowned 18th century political philosopher and leading figure in the French Revolution. The original quote goes like this: "When the people shall have nothing more to eat, they will eat the rich." The rich that Rousseau was referring to was anyone in power. We are living in a time of great economic and income disparity, and the wealth gap is increasingly growing. Are we witnessing the early symptoms of these issues? Sorry guys, sometimes the political side of me creeps into these celebrity and wealth stories, but I mean really, why all of a sudden these rash waves of robberies? And they aren't isolated to one city or area. I think as a society, we need to sit back and ask ourselves these questions. Well, that's it for Red Carpet Fly's News on the Fly for January 4th. Please like, follow, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Red Carpet Fly, and also follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Red Carpet Fly. And until tomorrow, always stay fly.